The Young and the Restless Monday, December 9 update. Sharon's hallucinations and knockouts explained. Kyle betrays Claire. Victor's fidelity test sparks epiphany. Claire realizes Kyle still has passions for Summer. Greetings to all General Hospital fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Monday, December 9, reveals that Michael Baldwin will admit some huge news from Chance Chancellor regarding the toxicology report. Once Michael heads to Sharon Newman's, he'll inform her, as well as Nick Newman and Maria Copeland, that PCP was added to the lozenge bottle eventually after the tradition was filled. Since it's doubtful that this was accidental, Michael will suggest that someone designedly carpeted the drug with PCP to target Sharon. When Sharon learns PCP can beget visions, memory loss, paranoia, and aggressive jest, she'll realize it all makes sense. The PCP is what was driving Sharon to act the way she was acting. Nonetheless, Sharon will be carrying a lot of guilt over Heather Stevens, since this explanation doesn't change her grim fate. Sharon will want some time to contemplate this new information and what her plea's going to be. Although Michael, Nick, and Maria will have enterprises about Sharon going out by herself, she'll promise not to go far and will just want to be alone in the fresh air. Once Sharon makes her way to the domain, she'll suppose back to her knockout at Heather's place and to seeing bright lights behind her on the road lately. Sharon will struggle to make sense of who would be targeting her. Nick will have questions of his own as he continues to debate all this with Michael and Maria. Since Sharon could still be in peril, Nick will want to figure out who's behind the lozenge sabotage and why. Coming on Monday's Young and the Restless occasion, Jordan will grouch to Ian Ward about Claire Newman's love with Kyle Abbott before talk turns to what Nick set in stir. Ian will flip out over the police chancing out about the PCP and will hold Jordan responsible. Jordan will refuse to accept any blame and will eventually suppose it's time for Ian to take his turn, roving around Geno City. Once Jordan reminds Ian of their cross-agreement, she'll push him to do his part, or differently, she'll bring this whole enterprise down on him. Ian wouldn't like having his hand forced, but he'll agree to go score word on Claire, Victoria Newman, and Cole Howard. Jordan will make another deal with Ian and promise to figure out a result to their hiatus in the Sharon case. Meanwhile, Summer Newman will pop over to the Abbott manse and move Kyle Abbott that they should be the bones to tell Harrison Abbott about Claire leaving the nurse position. Kyle will note that Claire wanted to handle that, but Summer will contend it's stylish for Harrison's parents to present a united front and talk to him first. Once Summer updates Kyle on her split from Chance, Harrison will come downward and hear about Claire's new job working for Nikki Newman. Although Harrison will feel sad at first, he'll perquisite up. Formerly, Kyle assures him that Claire will still be part of his life. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Harrison will gush about how much he loves Claire and how he'd be bummed to no way see her again. At Society latterly, Kyle will tell Claire that they formerly revealed the nurse departure news to Harrison since Summer allowed it was stylish. Claire will feel hurt over Kyle going along with what Summer wanted when she specifically asked to tell Harrison herself. Although Kyle will manage to smooth effects over, this treason could set the stage for further situations where he relents to Summer. Our prognostications allude that Summer will surely find new ways to come between Kyle and Claire, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Victor's fidelity test sparks epiphany. Claire realizes Kyle still has passions for Summer. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of December 9 to 13 hints that Victor Newman will test Claire Newman's family fidelity. Presently, Claire gotten close to Kyle Abbott, which rubs Victor the wrong way. He's no way encouraged this love, and indeed, though Kyle and Victor were on the same runner when the youthful Abbott was running Glissade, in light of recent events, the two men aren't as chummy as they used to be. In fact, now that Kyle knows Victor only used him to get back at his father, Jack Abbott, he's not exorbitantly fond of the man. The feeling is collective for Victor. During the Thursday, December 12 occasion, Victor will examine where Claire's precedences lie. It's hard to tell what Victor will do exactly, but he may have a request for Claire to see if she'd choose her budding love with Kyle over the Newman family. Claire's a sweet girl who's head over heels for Kyle, and since they did the deed for the first time lately, her first time ever, it may be challenging for her to navigate any situation Victor puts her through. Still, during whatever test Victor places at her bases, could she find herself having an epiphany about Kyle and where his true passions lie? During the Monday, December 9 occasion, Kyle and Summer Newman were arguing over who should tell Harrison Abbott about his new nurse situation. Claire wanted to be the one to break the news to the little boy, while Summer claimed to Kyle that they should, as Harrison's parents. Kyle and Summer gagged for a bit about it, and it was during this small wrangle that Summer revealed she was no longer seeing Chance Chancellor. Kyle sounded surprised and softened his station and succumbed to Summer's request. After this, he also sounded to change his tune a bit where Summer was concerned. Kyle and Summer ended up telling Harrison that Claire was no longer going to be his nurse, and the boy sounded to take it well. Still, upon hearing the news that Kyle and Summer revealed her new job plans to Harrison, Claire was confused and a little worried, although she did try to hide it. Kyle nearly sounded to be #Team Summer in this situation when he explained his reasons behind pushing the button on telling Harrison, which is a bit of a change considering how he typically does fight back on any situation when he and Summer don't see eye to eye. It's hard not to suppose that as Summer is suddenly single, she and Kyle could find their way back to each other. The two have broken up in the history multiple times only to reunite. Does Kyle still have passions for Summer? There still seems to be some kind of spark between them when they interact without Claire being around. Still, Claire entered said picture while Summer was with Chance, but now that she's not with the Bobby, could Kyle be open to a reunion? Whatever Victor has Claire do to prove her constancy to the Newmans could bring Kyle's passions for Summer to the van. Perhaps Victor asks Claire to keep a secret, one she ends up telling Kyle, and he ends up discovering the sap, which is commodity he'd no way do to Summer. Also again, during their converse about family fidelity, Victor could place the idea in Claire's observance of Kyle and Summer's love being the topmost love of their separate lives, which could open her eyes to their relationship and how it compares to what she has with him. Moving forward, The Young and the Restless spoilers note that a Summer Kyle/Claire love triangle is on the horizon, but a true love triangle plot is only good when the bone in the middle of it has mixed passions about both of the other two suitors. Kyle sounded to laugh off how Summer was jealous of his relationship with Claire lately, but now that he knows Summer is on the request, does he feel else about effects? Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.